How much is it? How much is it something, Damian, that they can fix as opposed to maybe a lack of talent, a lack of execution?
Well, I mean, if you look at the Pittsburgh Steelers offense, really the MVP of that offense is Le'Veon Bell. They're only as good as when he's on his game. That's when that offense is humming. And again, the Jacksonville Jaguars, to their credit, they limited him, I believe, 49 yards rushing. Put a lot of pressure on Big Ben to throw the ball 55 times. And the one thing that the Jacksonville Jaguars have a ton of athletes on defense. They've drafted a lot of guys high. They've brought in guys via free agency. So they really made the Steelers one-dimensional, and because of that, that's what you saw the 5 picks by Big Ben, 2 of them for touchdowns. They need balance. If the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be the Steelers we think they're going to be, they need to have that balance offensively.
This is coming a week after, the Antonio Brown, he didn't get the ball, there was the temper tantrum, and all the talk about how he didn't want to be a distraction. And you said earlier, what's the number one storyline going to be this week in Pittsburgh? It's going to be Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown. How much are you buying into something is not quite right in that locker room?
Well, I think there is something simmering in that locker room. Again, you had Big Ben coming on his radio show, I believe it was last Tuesday, talking about Antonio Brown. Anytime people start speaking out, I always say there's something bigger going on that we in the media don't really know. So I don't know what the dynamics are, but I suspect there's something bigger going on. Big Ben was targeting Antonio Brown a ton. And now I think that's part of the problem too. When you target one person a lot,
yep.
Teams usually have that tendency.
Two of his picks were on targets through Antonio Brown.